Documentaries. We've all seen them. You're watching one right now. But how much do you really know about this genre of filmmaking? Hi, I'm Jack Dearnley, and in this film, I intend to take you behind the lens of a documentary. We'll speak to someone who is making their own documentary in an attempt to answer the questions. Why do we make documentaries? What is it that drives us to make documentaries? How long can we keep making documentaries before we run out of ideas? And perhaps the most important question of all, what even is the point of a documentary?
Right, cut!
Was that good?
I'm sorry, can we lose the hat, please?
What, the hat? I like the hat.
No, can we lose it, please? It's not working.
Yeah, I guess.
And,
I mean, I haven't really done my hair, but
what's with the voice?
It's how documentary, it's the presenter voice, the documentary.
We should lose the voice.
Yeah, just what, like my normal voice?
Yeah,
or
just use your normal voice.
Or I can do like something like a bit more high pitched or...
No, just use your normal voice, please.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
not working.
No, that's fine. Sure. Cool, okay, so we're gonna do it again? Or cool, right. I'm currently in Ilkeston, visiting Robert Templeman Foster, a young filmmaker who's currently producing a documentary all about skateboarding. He's been nice enough to let us shoot some of his process and ask him a couple of questions. So, let's go inside. Hi.
Hi. Go on, we're ready.
Cool.
This is my setup.
It's a nice little setup.
It's a nice little setup. Doesn't need much.
You've got your skateboards down there.
Skateboards
See?
all ready.
Because it's
All
a
ready.
skateboarding documentary. Cool. Okay. So tell you what. Do you want me to press the record button and then you can
We're
just
right
do
now.
your? Yeah, we may as well. Action. Tell me about your documentary.
Okay. Well, my documentary is like on skateboarding. So it's kind of just a sort of trying to encapsulate the whole sort of thing and how people perceive it and sort of the different parts of it, and just generally trying to like a little bit of information from it, but then also different people's point of views.
Why did you want to make this documentary?
Oh, because I mean, I really like skateboarding, and I feel like I know enough about it to pass on information to beginners to help them start.
So how long do you think we can carry on making documentaries before we run out of ideas?
With every new advancement in technology and stuff, and how we're changing as a society, there's always gonna be stuff to document. So I reckon it will never stop.
You think we're going to be stuck with documentaries forever?
Yeah.
What do you think is the point of documentaries?
I think the point of documentaries as a whole is just to try and inform people and tell them about real life events and how things work and stuff like that.
Okay, so it probably didn't actually happen like that. For a start, Mr. Flaherty's cigar was probably a lot smaller, if he smoked at all. Secondly, I'm sure Nanook of the North wasn't filmed on a Sony PXW. I took artistic license. So did Robert J. Flaherty. Nanook of the North gets a lot of criticism for being not a true documentary due to the fact that it was scripted in many parts, including one scene where our hero, Mr. Nanook, attempts to eat a record because he doesn't know what it is. In fact, Nanook's name wasn't even Nanook. It was Ali Karialak, and the woman who betrayed his wife wasn't his wife. Yet, despite its inaccuracies, Nanook of the North was the first feature-length documentary, and that makes it quite possibly one of the most influential films ever. Philip Seymour Hoffman once said, "A film is always a fiction, not a documentary. Even a documentary is a kind of fiction. Even the ones that are 100% factual couldn't possibly include all the facts, and therefore it will always be a fictionalized version of reality, even if the filmmaker has tried as hard as possible to keep it 100% real." Nanook of the North, while being scripted, was a documentary. Because that's all a documentary is. It's just a film. Maybe I've been going about this all wrong. Maybe the documentary isn't some riddle that needs to be solved. Maybe it just is. I made this film in an attempt to figure out the point of a documentary. And even after watching someone make their own documentary, going back in time to the production of the first documentary, and even making my own, I still don't feel any wiser on the subject. All I know for sure is...
Cut!